Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe McCall here with Gavin Timms. Gavin, how are you?
I'm very good, Joe. Guys, how we doing?
Oh, man, I'm excited about this because just a few days away from right now, we are going live on a 30-day. Well, it's a 5 sellers a day, 3 offers a day challenge and accountability group that will last for 4 weeks. And it's going to be all about making offers because we've talked about it 100 times. Your speed to income is directly proportional to the number of offers that you make, right? And if you want to make money in this business, you got to make a lot of offers. And a lot of people, Gavin, get intimidated by that.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do a little simple, just demonstration, I guess you could say, of how to make a cash offer. All right. And how to make a quick lease option offer. So let's talk about this just for a minute. Gavin, let's say you find a house, you make the cash offer, I'll do the lease option offer. All right.
Yeah.
And it's worth, well, Zestimate is 150 grand. Let's just say. All right.
Yep.
What are some of the things you got to call from as a cold call lead, or they responded to a Facebook ad or whatever? Now you have them on the phone. How do you make the offers?
Yeah. So what we'll do is, let's say it comes in, we're going to find out firstly a bit about their situation, a bit about the property. Okay. So that's the first thing to do. We're looking for 4 key things throughout this conversation of their situation. Motivation is number 1, the price point that they want. Okay. We're going to look at the time frame, and we're going to look at the condition of the property in terms of that's the questions that I'm going to be framing to get them answers. And once I have that allows me then to make the offer. So in this instance, we're going in for a cash offer. So let's say I keep it real simple that there's nothing been done, that the renters just left. They haven't done any upgrades for 10 years, nothing to the roof, nothing to the kitchen, and blah, blah, blah. It's 1,500 square feet. And I might say, okay, I'm going to do, maybe $15 a square foot. Okay. And that's what my repairs are. And then let's say that this is in Ohio. Okay. So I'm going to be going to Ohio, probably about 70% of the ARV. And I'm going to do minus my repairs. So if it's 150,000 at 70%, minus my repairs at, let's just say 20,000, and I want to make $10,000. So I minus that. So my offer would be X based on that. So let's say 70,000. So that would be my offer based on that information. Now, let's just say, I'll give you another way to even faster and simpler that you can use is just take the Zest. If they're not giving you much information, well, just make me an offer. You called me, all them things. Then I would probably just go 50% of Zest. So I say, all right, Mr. Seller, obviously it needs probably some work. Let's say I was in about the 70,000 mark. I mean, what do you think about that? And he might say, 70,000, that's ridiculous. I want 140,000. And then I can say, well, look, for a cash offer, there's no way I can do that. But let's say, I'm not saying I can do this, but you wouldn't be interested in renting it to me for a year or two first, would you, if I could get you more money? Again, little switch there into a lease option is what we're doing there to then go into that next offer.
Super simple, right?
Yeah.
The other thing I like to do for cash offers is I like to go to Redfin, look up that property, and then look at sold comps that are nearby and sort that table, sort those comps from low to high, and then take the average of the lowest 4, multiply by 80%. Super simple, right?
Yeah.
But I love that. You're just getting on the phone, you're talking to them and asking them about their situation, finding out what do they really need.
Yeah.
And if they say no to the cash offer, or if they want too much, then you transition into a lease option. Okay.
100%.
So typically on a cash offer, you're at about 60 to 70% of ARV. ARV is after repair value. On a lease option, is that what I said? On a cash offer, you're typically there. On a lease option, you're more like 85, 90% of ARV. So you don't need as much equity. So let's just use a simple, well, I'll do it right now with a calculator. All right. I have my calculator here. Let's say this house is worth $150,000 fixed up. Nice. Okay. And it needs about 15 grand in work. So all I do is I take 150 minus 15,000, which leaves 135,000 times 85% times 0.85. That's what I would offer on the sandwich lease option. And if you look at it, that's typically about the same equity they would get if they sold with a realtor. So if they were to sell with a realtor, they'd have to put 15 grand in it to fix it up. And after commissions and carrying costs and miscellaneous costs, they would usually lose about 12 to 15% off of their asking price, their first initial asking price. Okay. So I'm getting them about the same equity they would get if they sold with a realtor.
Yeah.
So I would offer them 85% of as is value that's taken out of repairs. And let's say the property, it's a $150,000 property and it probably rents for $1,300 a month. Okay. I would take 1,300 times 0.75. I want at least 25% of the rent for my cash flow. I would offer the seller about $975 a month in rent. So that's, and I would typically do 3 to 5 years. And that's my offer. Oh, I forgot one more thing. You want to put a little bit of money down as an option deposit. So I might do 1 month's rent. I might do $1,000 or $2,000 down. And that is a real simple way to make a lease option offer where, again, there's 3 profit centers on a sandwich lease option: cash now, cash flow, and cash later. Cash now on this deal is going to be the money I collect from the tenant buyer minus what I give to the seller. So I'm going to collect about $8 grand from the seller, from the tenant buyer. I'm going to collect about $8 grand. I'm going to pay the seller too. So my cash now profit is about $6,000. I'm getting about $325 a month in cash flow. Gavin, go ahead and mute your mic if you can. I hear the background.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you get about $300 a month in cash flow over every month for the 2 or 3 years you're doing. And then at the back end, I get about 15% equity. So I'm going to sell that house that's worth 150 today. I'm going to sell it for about 155, 160 in 3 years. Right. And then what am I? Hang on a second here. I'm buying it for 114. And I'm going to sell it for about, now I'm also giving the tenant buyer some work for equity credit because I'm not even fixing up the house myself. I'm giving the tenant buyer the discount. So I'm going to sell it to them for 15 grand less than what it's worth. So in a year, in 2 or 3 years, I'm going to sell it for 160. Look at here. Minus the 15 grand to fix it up. I'm going to sell it for 145, but I'm buying it for 115. My cash later is 30 grand. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to make it as simple, but there, I just did it though with a calculator in my head, and a calculator, right? And if they say no to the sandwich lease option offer, because they say, no, I don't want to sell it for less than 130, then I'll do a lease option assignment. Okay. So that's kind of the steps that we like to do. We like to make a cash offer first. Then if they say no to that, then we say, well, what if we could rent it from you for a little while first? That wouldn't work, would it? They say, yeah, maybe. Then we send a lease option, make a lease option offer. 85% of as is value, 75% of market rent, about 3 to 5 years, and 1 to 2 months rent option deposit. Okay. If they say no to that, then we offer a lease option assignment. And a lease option assignment is just any price they want, whatever rent they want for 2 years. And we pay them 10 grand or $10 down, and we keep the option deposit as our assignment fee. All right. Now that we just did that in like 5 minutes. And we have in this live accountability group, we have little simple calculators and scripts that we're going to give to you where you can walk through those questions and just make these offers really quick. And when you make the offers, we have the templates for you. All you need to do is plug and play the numbers in, right? So we have a cover letter that we like to send with a 1-page contract for the cash deals, plus another 2 pages of supplementary content that you can add. And you can just send that to the sellers. Once you figure this out, guys, it wouldn't take you more than 3 to 5 minutes to prepare that cash offer and send it. If you want to do a lease option offer, 3 to 5 minutes. And that we have a cover letter. We have a what I call letter of intent, which gives a couple different options. We have another page that explains what a lease option is, and then 3 pages of frequently asked questions. So you let that lease option proposal do the selling for you. It's like a credibility kit. It builds your own credibility for you. It does the selling for you. So we're going to be covering all of that and how easy it is to do here in the 5sellersaday.com challenge. So the goal here is to talk to 5 sellers a day over 5 days a week, 25 sellers a week over 4 weeks. That's 100 sellers, but you only need to make 3 offers a day to those 5 that you talk to. 3 offers a day, which is 15 offers a week, 60 offers in a 30-day period. Guys, it's like almost impossible not to do a deal if you can make consistent offers every day. And we're giving you the weekend off, right? And even if you see, once you learn how to do this, it's so easy. Even if you miss a day or two, you can really quickly send these offers at 10 or 11 o'clock at night when you're sitting there at the computer and you're like, oh man, I need to make my offers today. It doesn't have to be like you have to talk to the sellers. You can make offers on listed properties. You can call property managers, make offers to property managers. You can make offers to realtors. So these are really simple, easy offers to make. You want to add anything to that, Kevin?
Yeah, offers are talking points, right? Everyone thinks an offer means that if it gets signed, then that's it, you're in. No, you're not signing anything. You sign second. So if you do get the offer wrong, you can renegotiate. Okay, so that's easy to do, but it's talking points. That's it. All it is some numbers on a piece of paper to then come back and go, actually, what's this offer? Actually, I might take this one. Can you tell me more about this? It's all talking points, and it's not even talking points for today, but in the follow up, that's what you're going to be referencing when you follow up. Is the offers, right? One of our clients, Gigi, Joe, just made $24,000 from making an offer that got turned down. The guy called back 5 weeks later and said, "We still buy it for that." $24,000 just from making an offer.
I love
it. Insane. So you only need one. If you make an offer, this is the crazy thing. If you make as many offers as you can for a whole year and it costs you $1 an offer, right? Even if you mailed everything and you did 100 offers, you did 500 offers in a year, that's $500 to go and get one deal to land, to come back in and make 20 grand. Everyone would do it. But the reality is it's very, very possible and very likely that that's going to happen, but you have to be doing it.
Yeah. Daniel's got a good question here. Where do you get the cash if they accept your offer, right? Do you work with a hard money lender or something like that? Well, one of the cool things about this challenge is we don't want you guys worried about steps 7 and 8. We only want you worried about steps 1 and 2, which is talking to sellers and making offers, right? And the money stuff, if you got a good deal, the money will come. It may be another buyer. We may buy it from you. We may partner with you on the deal. So we don't want you worried about steps 7 and 8. Don't worry about crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's. That's important, but not right now. Start making the offers. And if you get a seller that says yes and they sign your contract, that you send to them, send it to me and Gavin. We'll partner with you on the deal as part of this accountability group. So this is exciting. This 5sellersaday.com, 5sellersaday.com. If you sign up, it's only $500. Okay. You get your money back at the end of the month if you complete the challenge. It's a complete no-brainer. I mean, do you want to do deals or not? Do you hate money or not? Like, this is how you make money. This is how you do deals. You make offers. It's the number one rule in real estate.
And last time we did this, it was 100 offers.
Yeah.
Right. Now we've made it 60. We've made it even easier because it's habits. We talked about this on a video yesterday. If you can change habits, right? It's just like going to the gym or going to the golf course or eating better. If you do it every single day, multiple times a week, then it becomes the normal. And that's what you need to do. If you're a real estate investor, okay, you need to be making offers, period. If you get everything else wrong, just make offers because something's going to stick. If you do enough of it, something's going to stick. And that's the one that's going to make the money. And that's what could change your life. That could land $10,000 to $5,000, $20,000 that then you can build systems. You can reinvest in yourself or whatever it is to then drive on. But if you're not going to take the action, you aren't going to get the results. So out of education mode, forget the courses. This is just the doing and let's make some money.
I just texted Sam, my marketing guy, on that page, 5sellersaday.com. We have over 20 testimonials of people that really did well with that. And I forget how many business completion challenge checks we sent. We sent a lot. And so I've been giving them the testimonials to add to the website. They're not there yet, but they will be hopefully soon. If you go to 5sellersaday.com, you'll see the people that actually completed the refund challenge and completion challenge last time, got their money back. You'll also see testimonials of people that got deals under contract because of it. Or it may be like with Gigi that we're just talking about, one of our coaching students. She sent an offer. They said no. 5 weeks later, because she was following up, they called and said yes. So the money is in the follow-up, and it starts with the offer. When you make the offers, now you have your foot in the door. You have something to follow up with them on, right? It's you call them every 30 days, send them a text, a voicemail. Hey, just following up with that offer I sent you. Have you sold the house yet? Is it still available? Do you have any other houses you'd like to sell? That's where the money is, guys. It's as simple as that. So if you already know what you need to do, don't you guys? You already know what you need to do. You need somebody to give you a simple marketing plan, take away the overwhelm, really simplify this thing, and hold you accountable to simple metrics. So you're not wasting your time farting around doing stupid stuff. Now you know what you need to do. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Go to 5sellersaday.com, 5sellersaday.com. Sign up right now. It'll change your life. It will change your life. I'm excited about it. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gavin.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe. I look forward to everyone watching. Appreciate it. We will see you Monday. Get ready. We're going to have some live coaching calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays for 4 weeks as well. Training. You got everything. And you're going to have a lot of, here's the other thing as well. You're not going to be alone because everyone's going to be in a private Facebook group. I'm going to be active. Joe will be active in there. And you're just going to get excited from other people's results. And it's going to get you into gear to also do it. So
awesome.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.